The transatlantic trade and investment partnership discussions are as controversial as they are complex. The world's two largest economic blocs, the EU and US, are trying to find a way to open up their markets and economies to one another. And experts are starting to say South Africa isn't moving as quickly as other countries to assess how it could affect the economy.
This debate, at least as a policy debate in South Africa, is in its infancy. Unlike Brazil or India, where there are active debates about how countries should react, will react, what strategies should be best put in place, South Africa has only started to consider TTIP. The trend in South Africa's trade policy is increasingly domestic, which means that it might at some point be more isolated if it doesn't adjust its trade policy to global developments.
TTIP is an ambitious project between the EU and US to de-restrict their markets to each other. The big sticking points between the two are whether competition will skyrocket and that things like product standards won't be able to be synchronized properly. The deal would mean a massive expansion of access to one another's consumer markets. But the European Union could face alienating one of its most relied upon trading partners in South Africa.
Are the EU and South Africa trading more together today than before? The answer is yes. And it continues. It has continued over the last years, and we believe it's going to continue in the years to come. So at the end of the day, you always have issues to be solved, and it's normal like any relationship. But we think that our relationship with South Africa are really one of partnership.
But South African imports into the EU have already seen a decline from €21.8 billion in 2011 to €15.5 billion in 2013.
So everyone else is concerned. It's just not Africa. And the thing in Africa is that there is a solid EU-Africa relationship, which is through the economic partnership agreements. Those will hopefully one day be, realized in a better sense.
Many analysts believe South Africa's relationship with its BRICS partners in Brazil, Russia, India and China is going to become more important over time. The EU and US lag behind in terms of economic growth.
Either way, South Africa, like the rest of the world, will be watching this round of TTIP talks here in Brussels very closely. But the effect this deal might have on the South African economy wouldn't be known unless it were to be signed. Jack Parrock, SABC News, Brussels.
The Chinese e-commerce and internet